All right, lovely. So this is Arielle from the Tree of Life Tarot, and now we are looking at George Percy, who is the owner of Hogwarts Castle from Harry Potter. And we are looking at the unknown in his life, the invisible strings that are dictating his life right now. And usually, looking at the last card in our reading, the Judgment card, this reading holds true till, I would say, end of the year, till New Year's. So the first thing that really pops up is the Three of Swords. This is the central card in this mini reading, and I'm going to pull out a clarifier about it. The clarifier is, wow, the King of Swords reversed. Nice. It's an interesting card, and it definitely makes it understandable what the card is about. I'll give, first of all, I'll give all the three general, usual interpretations about this card, and then I will talk about why this clarifying card is really the key card here. So the Three of Swords is usually talking about broken heart, mending a broken heart, or having your heart broken. Could also mean needles. I often see that card in pregnancy spreads that I do, especially if the let's say if the question is if the IVF is going to be successful. If this card shows up, even though this is a no card, this is also a card of medical procedures. So as a medical procedure, I look at the next card that shows, clarifier for this one, because, and if the next card is a positive one, a good one, then yeah, we have a medical procedure that is going to be successful. The third interpretation, and I think it is in this situation here, it is the third card, the third interpretation that is really what is the situation here. The third interpretation is a love triangle where everyone is hurt. Remember the lady from the previous reading? Maybe that lady, that Queen of Wands, has her, let's say, hopes for someone else. That someone else is not into her. And our Earl Percy is secretly into her, but she's not into him. So that's you. Sometimes it's indicative that the Three of Swords card is indicative of a love triangle where no one is really happy. It's again, it's hurtful. It leads to a heartache. This is where the clarifier card comes in. The clarifier card is the other person, the other man. So the King of Swords reversed is talking about a man who is unjust. I'll put it this way. I don't have this feeling for this guy, but I would say unjust. I don't have a bad feeling about him. Usually the card is indicating is this a good egg or a bad egg. In this case, it's not a bad guy, but he's standing his ground. He's, defending his territory, and mm, in a way, he's warding himself off, maybe off from that lady that Earl Percy is interested in. Now, again, since this is about the unknown, the unknown that is happening, we have the Tower, the Three of Swords, and the Eight of Cups. The Tower is very easy card. He's like the divine is constantly sending him reminders to and situations where he can see from him for himself that things are not as he imagined them to be. Things are a little bit different. The reality is different, and the reality is leading to a heartache that is going to make him, in the best way possible, let go of something. Now I'm interested to see what is he going to have to let go of. And give me 1 second to pull out the other card. So here we are, showing the shuffling of the cards, because again, people want to see. So what is it that he needs to let go of? Wow, I might have been wrong. Okay, I will leave both cards here and I'll explain them. Now, going back to the pregnancy situation. I'm not so sure that I know. It's confusing. So I'll leave it at that. So this is a card, the Five of Chalice in this in this um it in this tarot deck is about the lady that was banished by Sarah in the desert with the newborn baby in the harshest of all environments. She was banished there to die with the baby, which is extremely cruel. That card is about the miracle of life. Yes, you're absolutely not expecting anything at all to work, but there is a miracle, miracle at the end of the day. Now, looking at that, I need to a little bit backtrack things, because I'm getting confused. Is this a threesome situation, like a three-way triangle, or is this a baby issue? Because what he needs to let go of is a miracle that he is hoping for. Miracle is usually what people in different procedures are hoping for. So I'm a little confused. What he's currently displaying is the Fool. The Fool card in this deck is very savage. Like, it's not like in the Rider White Tarot, where the Fool is also that sweet naivete. In this deck, the Fool is strictly about, you know, um, not accepting reality as it is. And that's why this really is going for me toward, um, again, it's something that is hidden, possibly even from him, okay? Or if he knows about it, then probably there's not more than two more people that really know what's going on. He needs to let go. He needs to stop, he needs to see the reality, really. And if it's about a medical issue, he needs to let go of that hope. He needs to let go of that hope, and he needs to ask about the card. Is this a friend or a foe? Okay, wow. Wow. So this is not a friend. In a way, in that medical situation. And listen, this could be anything under the sun when it comes to his health. Anything. It doesn't have to be related to kids. That's what I'm getting. But right now, looking at all of those cards that came out for this reading, I'm thinking that what I'm seeing, the reversed King of Swords, is describing him when it comes to his health, whatever health issue he has hidden, or he doesn't know he has, but is experiencing the let's say the symptoms of whatever it is. He cannot transform it. He cannot transform it. Unfortunately, death is the card of let it go. You cannot win this battle. Let it go. It's over. And he needs to stop playing the Fool card. He needs to stop not accepting reality. And the Fool is tying up here with the King of Swords reversed, which is a man that demands things to be different, demands things to be his way. When it comes to health, unfortunately, you cannot always win. And it's not about, I don't know, you cannot always win. And he needs to let go. He needs to let go the hope of a miracle. He needs to stop deluding himself about whatever